All right, what's up, everybody? So we are planting sunflowers today, not harvesting. I almost said harvesting. And we've got two types here. We've got Mongolian Giant. This is the one that gets the biggest one that I know of. It goes to 12 to 14 feet. And then we've got Mammoth Russian. This is 10 to 12 feet. And these are the types that most people think of when you think of sunflowers. But they're all different kinds of varieties. There are red ones, there are white ones. Along with the yellow, there are poofy yellow ones. We are planting all of them here at the GodSpeed garden, and we've got lots of containers here. I want to show you the size of these seeds and tell you a little background information on sunflowers. So these are the Mongolian Giant. You can see how large they are, and we've got all these containers right here just of this one variety. So some information on sunflowers. So even though this one's called Mongolian Giant, it's not from the country of Mongolia. It's actually native to North America. The stretch from Canada going all the way down in Central America, all the way down to Mexico. That's where most sunflowers are derived from. They kind of are hybridized from that original species, basically. So they are native to North America, and Native Americans actually used these 3,000 years before Christ even existed. And they used the dyes from petals and the seeds to make baskets, textiles, and body paint, as well as obviously eating the seeds and using sunflower oil from them. That's a common practice today, is cooking with sunflower oil that comes from your seeds. And you can also roast the seeds. One good thing is way to do that is to put them in your oven at 300 degrees for either 30 to 40 minutes. You can actually soak them in salt water. Use a half a cup of salt and pour it into 2 quarts of water, and then put your seeds in there and overnight, and that salt will kind of settle on them, and then you can roast them in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes at 300 degrees. And then you can also season them once they are in the oven with either taco seasoning or whatever seasoning you prefer. There's all different kinds of seasonings that you can use, and there's lots of companies that make sunflower seeds with seasoning on them, so you can get ideas from that as well. You can make them taste like a pickle if you want to. Use pickle seasoning. There's all kinds of stuff you can get. So that's a little bit of background information. As far as care, sunflowers generally don't need fertilizer, but if you want a fertilizer, use a balanced one, a liquid one preferably, and then you'll go high phosphorus. That's your middle number when they go to flower. The flowers will face the sun as it rises from east and sets in the west, but once they open, they'll stop following the sun. The leaves may still follow the sun, but the flowers will actually face east, and that's to help with pollination and give your pollinators a warm place to land.